Welcome back to 242 Math. I am your host Raphael Thompson, and today we will be doing GLAT Revision Mathematics Grade 6 Test 2. Please join us as we complete the items on this test for you. Today this is our Grade 6 student who will be doing the Grade 6 items for us. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Raphael Thompson and I am a 7th grade student at Aquinas College.
Excellent. Raphael, read number 1.
Write the number 412 in expanded form.
Go ahead and write it in expanded form on the line.
400 plus 10 plus 2.
And the 400 is for the 4, that's the hundreds, and then the 10 is for the 1, that's in the tens position, that's 10, and then the 2 is for the ones, in the ones position. So that's how you write it in expanded form, 400 plus 10 plus 2. Excellent.
Write the number that is represented by the Roman numeral V.
Okay, so go ahead, write that number for us.
5.
So 5 represents the Roman numeral V. Okay, let's go over some of the Roman numerals. We know that V is 5, capital V is 5. What is 10?
X.
Capital X. What is 50?
Capital L.
What is 100?
Capital C.
What is 500?
Capital D.
And what is 1000?
Capital M.
Very good. Number 3, read it.
Rewrite the date shown using the system's international format.
And you can also say SI format for Systems International Format. What's the date they show you?
July 12th, 2015.
What do you write first? Write it on the line.
2015.
And that's the
year.
What do you write next? Put a slash. What do you write next?
July.
The month. Put a number for it. What number would you put for July?
7.
07. Okay, put a slash. Stop. Let's show them how you got that number for the month. You went January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So it's the 7th month. And put the last thing you're going to put.
The date.
The day is?
The 12th.
12. So you put 12. And so you go from the largest amount, which is the year, then the month, and then the day. And that's correct for SI format. Okay, Raphael, read number 4.
Write this number in expanded form.
Not expanded.
In exponent form.
Write this number in exponent form and read what they have.
2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2.
Write it in exponent form.
2 to the 5th power.
2 to the power of 5. And what number is the exponent?
5.
What do you call the 2?
The base.
Base, very good. So 2 to the power of 5 means you're multiplying 2 5 times. And you put it at the top, 2 to the power of 5. 2 to the 5th power, very good. Number 5.
Write 2 3/10 as a decimal.
Write 2 3/10 as a decimal. Write it for us.
2.3.
2.3 is 2 3/10. Very good. Number 6.
Name this type of angle.
And what type of angle is that?
An acute angle.
Write it. What does acute mean?
Less than 90.
Less than 90 degrees for acute angle. Very good. Number 7, read it, Raphael.
If the time is 1600 hours using the 24-hour clock or army time, what time is it using the 12-hour clock?
Okay, and put your fingers up. Let's work it with your fingers. We know that 12 noon is 1200 hours. So put up one finger. That's the 1 hour after 12 noon. So that's 1300 hours. 1200 hours, 12 noon. 1300 hours. Put it down, put it back down. 1300 hours. Next one. 1400 hours. Next one. 1,500 hours, next one, 1,600 hours. So we see that would be 4 o'clock because she has 4 fingers up. Okay, write it there for us. The time using the 12-hour clock would be 4, and put PM behind it. And that's important because it comes after 12 noon, so it's 4 p.m. Very good. Number 8, Raphael, read it.
Circle the pattern of dots which correctly shows the triangular number 6.
Now, grade 6 students, even if you don't know what triangular numbers are, rectangular numbers are, you don't need to worry about that. Just look at the drawings and just use your common sense and work it out. Circle the pattern of dots which correctly shows the triangular number 6. Rafaela, why would you circle that one?
Because it has 6 dots in the form of a triangle.
Right, so you won't circle the one with 3 because they want the triangular number 6. Very good. Number 9, read it.
Use the order of operations to calculate 1 plus 6 divided by 3 minus 2.
Use order of operations to calculate it. Write it again and then let's start to work it. What are you going to work it with?
PEMDAS.
Right at the top. What does that mean?
P means parentheses, E means exponent, M means multiplication, D means division, A means addition, and S means subtraction.
So that's the order of operations, and you can multiply or divide. You can work them by multiplying or dividing or multiplying before you add or subtract. Same thing. Okay, go ahead, write it again to the bottom and let's work it. Write 1 plus 6 divided by 3. Take away 2. Okay. Continue.
Then put equal, and the first operation we see is D, which is division. So we underline it and put 1 plus 6 divided by 3 is 2. 1 plus 2.
No, just put minus 2. Minus 2 at back. You just do one operation. So put minus 2. The 2 minus 2 to the back. Yeah, you're doing it a step at a time. So take your time and do it, okay? So it's 1 plus 6 divided by 3 is 2. That's where she got that from. And then minus 2. Now put equal under that and do the final thing. 1 plus 2?
3.
3 take away 2.
1.
So put 1. Put 1 on the line. Okay, let's see if you got it. So let's go back over that now. Order of operations. She had to divide first. She divided first and she got 2. And that's the 2 there. And then she had to add that to 1 and then subtract the 2 from it. So that's how come we got the answer is 1. Very good. Number 10, read it.
Write this decimal as a fraction in simplest form.
And what's the decimal?
0.2.
Okay, go ahead and write it. Before you do it in simplest form, write it there for me. 2 over as a fraction.
2 over 10.
Okay, and because it's 0.2, so that 2 is over 10, tenths. Okay, reduce it now. Equal.
2 into 2 goes once. And 2 into 10 goes 5 times.
So put divided, 10 divided by 2 as well. You're dividing by 2. So divide both of them by 2. Okay, put the answer on the line. 1/5. Very good. Number 11, read it, Raphael.
Write the name of the line labeled OB if O is the center of the circle.
Okay, so straightforward question. Write that line. Would you name that line?
The radius.
Write radius. Excellent. Okay, let's move on. Number 12, Raphael, read it.
Circle the shapes with only one line of symmetry.
And that line of symmetry would divide the shape in half. Okay, go ahead, let's work it.
The trapezoid has one line of symmetry.
Okay, you could draw it and then circle it, because you have to circle the shape. So circle the trapezoid. She drew it in and then she circled it. Draw it in the other one and then circle it as well. Very good. So all you had to do was circle the 2 shapes. So those 2 shapes, there would be the answer to that question. Remember, the line of symmetry divides the shape in half, and a shape could have no lines of symmetry. It could have one, or it could have more than one. Excellent job, Rafaela. Let's move to number 13. Number 13 is addition. Go ahead, Rafaela. Let's work it. What are you going to do?
Find the missing number.
You're finding the missing number, and how would you find it? What's the answer?
0.
Why?
Because 3 plus 0 is 3.
Very good. Okay, so the rest of them were already, the answers were already in. 5 and 3 is 8. That's correct. 4 plus 1 is 5. So 3 plus a number is 3, and that number can only be 0. Excellent job. Number 14, read it. What are we working?
9.34 minus 3.13.
Which one do you do first, and tell us what you're doing?
4 minus 3.
Answer.
1.
Continue.
3 minus 1 is 2. Decimal point. 9 minus 3 is 6.
Answer.
6.21.
Excellent. Number 15, Raphael, what are you doing?
2.03 times 2.
Work it.
2 3s are 6. 2 zeros are 0. And 2 2s are 4.
Put the point. Make sure you put the point in.
Since there are two numbers after the decimal point, there are 2 decimal spaces.
Okay, so it's 2 numbers after the point. So 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 0 is 0, point. 2 times 2 is 4. You didn't have to regroup, so that one is straightforward. Number 16, Rafaela, division problem. So now this one is backwards, where you're not finding the answer when you're dividing. You have the answer up there already, so they want to know what number when divided by 2 gives you 5. The number that you divide by 2 to get 5, and that's the number you put in the box inside the division box. What number would you put in there, Rafaela?
10.
Put 10. And let's check it. Put 10 sticks. And divide them for me in groups of 2s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Excellent. So we checked, make sure that we have the correct answer. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Or do your 2 times table. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s, 10. So we know that if you divide 10 by 2, the answer is 5. Very good. Rafaela, number 17.
13 plus blank plus 5 equals 25.
So 13 plus a number plus 5 is 25. How are we going to work it?
We add up 13 and 5.
Add them for me first. 13 plus 5.
Is 18.
Then?
Subtract it from 25.
Okay. You're renaming.
7.
So you get 7. So put 7 in the box. Now you could also count on. 13 plus 5 is 18. And then from 18, count on to 25. So you say 18. Then you say 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 7. Excellent. Let's move on. 18, we're on fractions now, Rafael. Go ahead, read it.
7 over 8 minus blank
Fraction is
equals
5
5
eighths.
eighths.
Okay, don't say 7 over 8. Read it again. 7 eighths.
7 eighths minus blank equals 5 eighths.
Okay, so we are subtracting and we need to get 5. Since we have like fractions, what would the answer be, Rafaela?
2 eighths.
Write it in. So 7 eighths minus 2 eighths give you 5 eighths. Subtract the numbers on the top. 7 take away 2. That's where we got the 5 from. And then you put 8 on the bottom as the denominator because we're working with eighths. Very good. Number 19, Rafaela, go ahead.
1 times 2 times 3.
Okay, work it for us.
1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times 3 is 6.
Very good. Okay, that's the answer right there for that one. Number 20.
Find 20% of $200.
Okay, work it.
20 over 100 times 200 over 1.
Okay. Cancel out. You're dividing by 100. What are you left with on the top?
20 times 2.
On the bottom?
1 times 1.
Okay, work it.
20 times 2 is 40, and the answer is in dollars.
0.00. Very good. Now you could also do it in your head. You can say 20%. 20% is 20 in every 100. So put up one finger there for me, Rafi. That's 20. Count and put up a next finger. 40. So it's $40. For 200, it would be $40. Very good. Okay, Rafaela, number 21.
3/4 minus 1/4.
Okay, let's work it.
3 minus 1 over 4.
And that's equal to
2/4.
Okay, write it on the line. And that's all you need. You don't have to simplify it. If you simplify it, what would you get, Rafaela?
A half.
1/2. We don't need that. So once you get 2/4, that's
Number
the right 22,
answer.
Rafaela, read it.
The product of two numbers is 10, and their sum is 7. Write these two numbers.
What does product means? Product means you're doing what?
Multiplication.
Multiplying. And sum means you are
Adding.
adding. Okay, so what two numbers you multiply to get 10 and you add to get 7? What are those two numbers?
2 and 5.
Okay, so write 2, 5 on the line. Or 2 and 5. Very good. Number 23.
What is the probability of getting a 3?
And you have a spinner with numbers on it. Call the numbers on the spinner, point to them and call them.
1, 3, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, so I want your answer as a fraction. How would you write the probability as a fraction for getting a 3?
The numerator would be how many 3's there are, and the denominator would be the number, all the numbers on the wheel.
Okay, write the fraction.
3 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Where did the 3 come from on the top?
The number of 3's there are on the spinner.
Okay, so there are 3 3's and there are 8 numbers. So the fraction is 3 8's. Very good. Number 24.
If y plus 3 equals 5, what is the value of y?
Okay, write it again to the bottom of the line. Y plus 3 is equal to 5. We need y at the front, so put a arrow to show you're taking that 3 to the back of the equal sign, to the back of the 5. Write it again now. Y is equal to 5, put the 5.
Minus 3.
Because we took it across the equal sign and put the answer right to the back of that. 5 take away 3 equals
2.
right to the back of it. Put the 2 on the line. Now you could have done it just looking at it. A number plus 3 is 5. So it has to be 2 plus 3 to give you 5. But that's how you work it using the equation. Very good. Number 25, Rafaela.
Write the number 6 as a Roman numeral.
And go ahead, write it.
VI.
V, capital V, and capital I. That means 6. What is the V?
5
And the I?
is 1.
So that's 5 plus 1. And that's how you write the number 6. Very good. Okay, 26, Rafaela.
How many children like vanilla ice cream?
And go to the Venn diagram. Show us where you have vanilla. That's vanilla. And what's the other one?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Read the numbers for us.
4, 3, 5, and 2.
Now those numbers and where they are has particular meaning. Now we need to know how many children like vanilla. So go to the vanilla circle. Show me the vanilla circle. Draw it straight around. That's the vanilla circle. What numbers are in that circle?
4 and 3.
So you have to do what?
Add them together.
And what would you get?
7.
Okay, write it in. Very good. So 7 children would like vanilla ice cream altogether. But once they say vanilla, you know they mean vanilla altogether. They say vanilla only would be the 4. But they said vanilla altogether, so you have to include the whole circle. Very good. Number 27.
What is a quarter of 8?
What is 1/4 of 8? Write it for me at the bottom if you're going to work it.
1/4 times 8/1.
Okay, so of means times, so it's 1/4 times 8/1. Okay, what do you do next? Multiply the top, put equal to behind it, and put 1 times 8. You're multiplying the numbers on the top.
8.
No, write it 1 times 8. Don't write 8. I don't want an answer. Scotch it out. Just put a line through it. Okay, put 1 times 8. 1 times 8 all over 4 times 1. That's what I want you to show where they're getting the answers from. Okay, equal to the back.
1
Now,
times 8 is 8. And 4 times 1 is 4.
equal.
2.
Okay, 4 into 8 is 2. 2/1 is 2. Very good. So a quarter of 8 is 2. And that's how you work it. Number 28, read it.
Find the mode of 7, 4, and 4.
Now you have to know what mode means before you work it. What does mode mean?
The mode is the number that appears most often.
And what number appears most often there?
4.
So write 4. That's it. That's straightforward. The mode is the number you see, the item you see most often, and that would be 4. You have 4 twice and 7 once, so it has to be 4. Now you need to know what other things mean. You need to know what mean means. Mean is
The average.
average. You need to know what the median means. The number in the middle. You write them in order and choose the number in the middle for median. But today we're dealing with mode. The mode is the one you see most often. Very Number good. 29, read it, Rafaela.
2 kilometers equals blank meters.
Okay, so we want to know how many meters are in 2 kilometers. How many meters in 1 kilometer?
1,000.
So how many kilometers would be, how many meters in 2 kilometers?
2,000.
2,000. Very good. Number 30, Rafaela, read it.
Write the fraction 1/3 as a ratio.
Okay, write it as a ratio.
1:3.
To the bottom of the line, write it another way using words.
1:3.
Excellent job. Okay. Number 31.
Find the missing angle.
What sort of triangle is that?
A right triangle.
A right triangle or right angle triangle. Okay, how are we going to find the missing angle? X.
Add 90 degrees plus 50 degrees.
Okay, there's a shorter way to do it. Stop. You add the 90 and 50, and then you would get that and take it away from 180. But once you see this here is 90, then these two must add to give you 90. So all you do is subtract that from 90 to find the answer. So put 90, take away the 50.
$40.
40 degrees. So put the answer on the line. Let's check it. So add 90, put 90, and then put 40 under it, and then put the 50. Add those three.
$180.
And that's the correct answer because you have 180 degrees in a triangle. Okay, very good. Number 32, Rafaela, read it.
VAT is charged at 12%. If I spend $300, how much VAT will I pay?
Okay, so they're not asking you for the final bill. They're asking you how much VAT you would pay on $300. Okay, let's work it, Rafaela.
12 over 100.
Where did that come from?
The VAT charged
12%.
times 300 over 1.
And where did the 300 come from?
The $300.
You spent. Okay. Can you cancel out? Top and bottom?
Yes.
What?
The 300 and the 100.
So divide by 100.
100 into 100 goes once, and 100 into 300 goes 3 times.
Now put equal to the back and put what you're left with on the top.
12 times 3
Over
1 times 1.
and put the final answer.
12 times 3 is 36.
Okay, so it's $36. Write it in. 0.00. Very good. So 12% of $300 would be $36. That's the VAT you would be paying. If you're paying the total, what would the total price be? It would be $300 plus the $36, $336. But we notice we're only asking you for the VAT. So make sure your students identify what they need to find the answer for. They want the VAT and not the total bill after buying $300 worth of goods. Very good. Number 33, read it.
Reflect this letter and draw its image.
What's another word for reflect?
Flip.
So we're going to flip it. Draw the image for me, Rafaela. You draw it the opposite way. Excellent job. So when you reflect or flip, you draw it the opposite way. Very good. Okay, Rafaela, number 34.
How many edges does this shape have?
Okay, mark the edges. Let's see how many it has and count them as you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so put 9 there. Nine edges. Very good job. So those will be your edges. Number 35, read it.
Find the volume.
And that's a rectangular prism or cuboid. What's the formula for the volume of a rectangular prism?
Length times width times height.
Write that for us first. Put V. V is equal to L times W times H. Now let's put the numbers in for that. But V is equal to, what's the length?
5 meters.
And put 5m for meters. Times the width.
1 meter.
1m, write it. Times the height.
2 meters.
Write it. Okay, equal under it. Multiply 5 times 1 times 2.
5 times 1 is 5, and 5 times 2 is 10.
That's your numbers. And then put m. And what do you do?
Cube.
Right. Why?
Because you multiply meters 3 times.
Okay, put down on the line. Excellent job. Number 36, drawing the line or lines of symmetry on the shape. Rafaela, what does a line of symmetry do?
Cuts a shape in half.
Okay, would this one have one or more than one?
1.
Draw it in. You can use your ruler. Draw a dotted line. Excellent job, Rafaela. That divides it in half. So that's the only one line of symmetry. And students, if you see one mark for it, then it's probably only one line of symmetry. If you see 2 marks, then it's probably 2 lines of symmetry. So make sure you look at the marks offered for questions like these and use common sense in answering. Number 37, read it, Rafaela.
Use this coordinate grid to answer the following questions.
Following question.
Name the picture at the point 6, 7.
At coordinates 6, 7, okay? How would you find 6, 7?
You start using the x-axis, then do the y-axis.
Okay, so find 6, 7 for me.
6, then go up to 7.
Okay, and what do you see there? What picture is that 6, 7?
A tree.
Okay, write it. Okay, so remember you look for 6, you look on the x-axis. That's why you look down here, that's 6. And for 7, you look on the y-axis and see where those 2 lines meet. They meet there where the tree is at, so that's why you put tree for that. Very good. Okay, final question for grade 6. Read it, Rafaela.
Write the missing number.
And you have a number line that goes from 10 to 14. What's the missing number?
12.
Why?
Because when you count, it's 10, 11, 12.
13, 14. You got to continue. So if you're looking from 10 to 14 and you have it divided like that, it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So put the number on the line. 12. The missing number there would be 12. Very good. Okay, we want to say shout out to Aaron Roll from Nassau Christian Schools. He got 100% on the last grade 6 GLAT test that we did. Very good, Aaron Roll. Good job. Please send us your name and the score if you want us to highlight you on the next test.
Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you did enjoy, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Share this video with family and friends. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.
That's a wrap.